Welcome to Out There. I'm your host, Jon Bebe, and this is the show that takes you on adventures throughout the Columbia River Gorge and the Great Pacific Northwest. Are you ready? So come on, let's go. Let's get out there. On today's show, we're going to introduce you to a sport that's picking up popularity here in the U.S., cyclocross. Then go whitewater rafting along the White Salmon River in Washington State. And finally, plunge from 13,000 feet as we go skydiving. All right, first up we travel to Hood River High School for the annual Hood River Cyclocross Race. Cyclocross is a unique discipline that combines the aspects of mountain biking, steeplechasing, and NASCAR auto racing into one wild event. Cyclocross is beginning to develop a following in the United States after decades of popularity in Europe. Contestants navigate a technical course that includes road, dirt, and lots of obstacles. We're excited to be a part of such a positive event that included a variety of competitors all the way from seasoned pros to the youngest of rookies. Velo Shop team rider Brad Urban spent some time talking with us about the growing popularity of cyclocross in the United States and why it's just so much fun to race through shin-deep mud.
I think if the average person were to look at it, they'd have to question, why are the people getting off of the bikes? It's short tracks, which is great for spectators because you get to see the racers coming around very often, every few minutes, instead of just watching people take off on a race and then not seeing anybody again for an hour. It's not necessarily a set time or a set distance. It's a set level of pain, which is a lot because you're going as hard as you can at about 11 the whole time. That's what's really cool about it. You see every type of person racing, from 6-year-old kids that can barely carry their bikes over the barriers to 50, 60-year-old people. They're just having a ball. At the start line, you're looking over at your buddy who is your worst enemy on race day, but your best friend as soon as the race is over, and it's none of the game face of trying to psych anybody out. It's, hey man, have a good race, that sort of thing. And of course it's competitive during the event, but it's all friendly at the same time. Typically, the Hood River race is the kickoff to the season. This year was actually the second race here locally to the season. It's got a lot of steam behind it, and I'm starting to see races scheduled in areas that I wouldn't necessarily think of as hotbeds for cycling or for cyclocross in particular. Some areas that I'm a little confused at of why they would have a cyclocross race, just because they typically have really nice weather. And cyclocross is always in the fall when it's rainy and muddy and nasty, and here in the Northwest it's certainly that way. much in the way that the spring classics for the European road racing scene pride themselves on being that little bit grittier, hardier, kind of hard man, so to speak, person that rides those races. It's just the opposite at the end of the summer, and the prima donnas have kind of gone off to the wayside, and it's a little different riding basically a road bike through shin deep mud, and it's 30 degrees outside. October is when most of the races are, and I think a lot of people really appreciate the cross races because it's so nasty and muddy, and they like facing that adversity in the conditions. You're watching Out There on CGN7.
Coming up, grab your life vest out of your closet because we're going to go whitewater rafting.